As a resident of Miami-Dade County, it is your right to know the names and likenesses of sex offenders living in your area. As a public service, we have created this videotape so that you and your friends and family can stay aware, stay safe, and maybe even have a little fun. Enjoy.
State of Florida has asked us to disclose our sexual crimes to you. We were bad, but now we're good. We're moving into your neighborhood. You know we're trying our best to be functioning members of society. We're not here to start no trouble. We're legally required to do the sex offender shuffle.
I'm Larry Arthauer, and I'll refrain from touching my neighbor's kids again. What I did was not too kind, but I'm a nice guy, you'll come to find. I've got a backyard and a real nice pool. Y'all should come over for a barbecue. We can make some cold drinks in my blender, but do keep in mind that I'm a sex offender.
Vernon Douglas is my name. My battery arrest is what brought me fame. But there's much more to know about me. I love to dance and I love to ski. I zip and zoom on through the snow. Just strap on my boots and watch me go. But I can't ski until December. Till then I'm just a sex offender.
I'm Charles Dolan, dropping rhymes. I've been arrested 7 times. I know that sounds like a lot. 3 of those times were for vandalism. Feel real bad, I got caught. Might do it again, probably not. I'm not here to make pretenses. I'm here because of my sex offenses.
Alright, everybody was ready, right? Before we...
I believe so.
Alright. We're gonna conclude the heroes of Block D tonight, maybe. The list heroes might conclude tonight. So I believe last we left our heroes, Tripwire had made a startling discovery. Oh, before I get any further, please welcome Swamp Donkey. He's gonna be taking control of a hero that will be a surprise for, well, viewers probably.
I smell gumbo.
But yes, Swamp, welcome to the game.
Welcome.
Excited to be here.
So picking up from where we left off here, our heroes were about to try to uncover this conspiracy that happens going on. Tripwire infiltrated the base, this military base, where it's believed some big wigs are getting together that have been conspiring against these 3, not only these 3, but also heroes in general. And the motherfucker and Captain Courier outside. Tripwire has made a startling discovery that 2 A-list heroes, the best of the best, may be in league with the enemy. Those A-list heroes being Maximus Brown, which I will reveal to everybody because everybody is aware of who Maximus Brown is.
Beware the fro.
And Nargi, one of the world's first alien superheroes and one of the most impressive there's a ranking for heroes. He is in the top 3. He is one of the greatest heroes in the world according to that. They have both been seen with the enemy as it is. So we'll pick it right up. Ian, I believe you were going to try to do something.
Yeah, first I was going to make a disclaimer to everybody that watched last episode. I don't like farts. Diaper caught me. But, yeah, the motherfucker has a really gut-wrenching feeling that, A, that they're out of their element, and B, he's not entirely certain, given the description about what's gone on, that these 2 might be opposition. So, as we're discussing, because I think the last time the 2 of us were talking about going in and trying to get to Mr. James and whoever the other guy was, as they headed in, he's going to essentially do a, hold up a minute, Captain. My super senses are tingling. And he's going to get on his PA comm and he's going to go, "Hi, Vi, are you there? This is kind of urgent."
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
What's Maximum Brown, the name of their group that they're in?
The Fabulous Five.
Says, it appears that we've made it to our destination. It appears that we have eyes on the target. He says, but something's troubling me. It looks like 2 members of the Fabulous Five are also on scene, and they may be in league with our opposition.
The Fabulous Five? Which ones?
One NRG and Maximum Brown.
Oh no. And you hear a bunch of furious typing in the background. They're A-listers. They're way better than you.
You don't have to tell me that shit twice. So
Yeah, I think we've been over this.
Something doesn't feel right. I'm gonna rack my brain. Is there anybody on the Fabulous Five or anybody other A-listers that might possibly be some kind of a Dudley Do-Right Do-Gooder slash...
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Paladin type? We might be able to verify this or something?
As a matter of fact, there is a gentleman by the name of Galahad the Paladin. Not Paladin, Paladin.
Like Aladdin, but with a P.
Yes. Galahad the Paladin, he is not in the Fabulous Five, but he is one of the most influential A-list heroes in the world. He has a lot of connections between people, and he is very much Dudley Do-Right. What the problem he usually runs into is that he tries to do good for everybody, even the little guys, and he just rarely has time to get to everybody. So you can try to get in contact with him. I mean, if you're asking her, she's got his information's available for everybody. It's public knowledge what his number is.
Well, logical. Given us logical, right? Logical steps would be at first go something along the lines. Was there any way, by chance, we could contact any other members of the Fabulous Five? Could we reach them and find out what's going on? If you feel that they might be compromised, could we reach out to someone else? Says anyone that's able to verify these things that you would think would be above being corruptible.
Definitely Galahad the Paladin.
Who?
You know Galahad the Paladin. He's one of the most vocal and sort of outlandish heroes there are. He's very Dudley Do-Right. He knows everybody. He tries to help everybody too much, probably.
Ah, yeah. You mean Mighty Mouse? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So,
yes.
But anyway, if you can, speed is essential because I hate to go in there balls out and get all clusterfuck.
All right, I'll bring him on the line. Hold on, I might be able to get a hold of him. I've got an urgent. I've got a red line to him. Give me a second. Jeez,
Roger that. Tripwire, hold station. I repeat, hold station until further confirmation.
Like I got anything else that I could possibly do.
So it only takes a couple minutes, and he gets back to you. All right, I'm bringing him on the line, and brings him on. Yes, hello.
Is this Galadin the Paladin? The Paladin? Galadin the Paladin? What? Mighty Mouse, is that you?
Yes, Galahad the Paladin, and I'm assuming you're the motherfucker.
That's right, I'm the motherfucker.
What can I do for you today, motherfucker? I'm a bit busy here on the western seaboard dealing with some Atlantean raids that have been going on.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I have a feeling that 2 of our worlds... Is there...
You're cutting out, Ian.
Yeah. I missed a good portion of that. I'm sad too because I'm sure it was good.
I'll say, it seems that we've run into two potential A-listers that have gone bad. So we're ill-equipped to handle them and need all the help we can get. It's 2 members of the Fabulous Five, for Pete's sake.
The Fabulous Five? They're supposed to be over here with me. Who from the Fabulous Five?
One Maximum Brown and Energy. They appear to be in cohorts with, I can't remember his first name. Mr. James. It is Syndicate. Syndicate.
That's troubling news. I can't make it over there, but I know someone who can, though You may not like him too much.
It's alright, I don't have any friends.
Yes, well, I figure you D-listers need all the help you can get. Give me a moment. And he's off the line again, and you hear some silence for a little bit. Alright, he's on his way. He'll be there in minutes, actually. Maybe even less. He's a bit brusque, but he means well.
Name of subject?
I think you'll recognize him when you see him.
If you could, give him the confirmation code crotchless. I repeat, confirmation code crotchless.
I'll pass it on, yes. I think V is going to get him up to speed, so no need to bother with that. Now I've got to deal with some Atlanteans. I see them out in the distance poking at seagulls. And he just hangs up the line abruptly. And sure enough, brought in by a small swarm of bald eagles. Describe what they see, Swamp.
So as they're waiting for they're looking around like low on the ground for someone to probably come running up or driving up or something, and out of nowhere this giant man just carried by a swarm of like stalking bald eagles just gets dropped from like 20 feet in the air, and he lands on the giant shield on his back with like painted like a wall with some guns crossed on the front, and he's wearing exactly what he looks like a wife beater and jeans. And he just looks up at the group and he says, I ain't saying that stupid fucking word, but I'll tell you what, if there's an alien that needs deported, I'm your man.
Captain Curry just turns to the motherfucker and says, ah, shit, not this guy.
Tripwire turns and just taps his earpiece and he goes, is that who I fucking think it is?
Yes, it is. It's the blonde with the bad hairdo.
I can hear his theme music from all the way over here.
I'm just shaking my cape off going, God damn birds.
I just now turned my volume up and I'm hearing the song is playing. That's fucking hilarious and perfectly that's the perfect song.
Birds.
So yeah, he lands, says that, and now just standing belly rocking, side boob hanging out, ready to rock.
Captain.
If truckers had legends, this is definitely a legend trucker here. The great white buffalo of truckers.
Oh shit.
And when motherfucker says the captain, I think both of us are going to turn to him and say yes.
That's what I said, Captain.
To my character, I assume.
Well, both of you. Captain.
Oh, yeah. And he says, I guess he looks at... Would I know who these heroes are?
Probably not. These are D-listers. I mean, you might have heard their names from Galahad over the radio, but I mean, that's up to you if you even cared.
He just says, what's y'all's names?
I'm the motherfucker.
They call me Captain Curry.
I'm not here.
And we have one more inside the complex ahead of us. You'll know who he is when you see him.
He says, well, I'm mainly here for only one of them, so I ain't gonna be worried about him probably if I do see him.
I mean, I'm from Australia, so maybe you might ask me some questions.
And that is
Take
actually
him out back,
when
put him in
he
the
looks-
shed.
He looks at the captain and he says, "Where are you from?"
Me? I'm from everywhere, and I'm from nowhere. It's none of your business.
Oh.
Sounds like something illegal to say.
The clothes you're wearing? That's illegal. That's downright illegal and offensive.
He just looks down at his attire and he's like, "What's offensive about this?"
Have you heard of the term "leave something to the imagination"? In your case, a lot should be left to the imagination.
Yeah, he doesn't get it, and he just says, "Well, I ain't ever had much of an imagination, so I guess this is just what I wear."
We could discuss fashion sense at a later time, folks. We're here to do a job.
Motherfucker, you should look down, and then you can decide if you are an authority on fashion or not.
You're not here.
And he says,
Calm still on. You do this a lot.
he says, "That motherfucker is right. We should go."
So while all this is happening, we see Mr. James and Mr. Hidoki arrive at the complex in a car, correct?
Yep, they're outside and walking in, getting ready to walk in right now.
Could I use my curry senses to see if there's anybody else out here apart from them and us? A theory that Curry is trying to that he has is maybe the general is using the A-listers for protection, and Hidoki and James are here to cause some trouble.
Well,
Like, you know how when you go into like a spice shop and the spices tend to like tingle your nose and you start like sneezing, there is a very slight sense of spice permeating the air. So anybody who's like hiding and sneaking would have a difficult time trying to keep it.
well, as far as you're looking out here, they're surrounded by a bunch of guards. The soldiers aren't making any trouble for them. The soldiers are actually meeting up with them as they get out of their cars.
Okay.
And as for other people being down there, I mean, there's that APC still there that's kind of bullshitting around, doing some half-ass patrol. There's a couple guards now that have come out to meet and greet with Mr. James and the director.
But there is no other force like us out here, like somebody in hiding, looking at the whole thing.
Not that you can tell.
Okay, cool.
My audio was cutting out bad. I don't know if you responded to me asking if Vi filled him in on things.
No, we didn't catch that.
Oh, he's aware.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Merrick is aware that there might be some shady shit going on here. I think that Swamp's mainly concerned about the fact that there's an A-list alien here that's causing trouble. So.
Yep. Sanctuary cities have ruined this war or this country.
And fucking aliens all living there. Goddamn outer space people.
Taking our jobs, committing crimes. Mind you, guys, I'm just gonna say this one more time. These are not my views. These are Captain America's views. So.
There's 2 disclaimers in 20 minutes.
That's the kind of game this is. This is a game that needs a lot of disclaimers.
Anyway, yeah. So what's the plan here?
Yeah, Mr. James and the general's getting further down. The more time we spend here, do we go in hot and heavy, or do we try to sneak our way in?
Do I look sneaky?
I'm already in here.
So what else can through Tripwire, or what else can Tripwire see between this lady in that fancy armor and the 2 A-listers?
Well, Tripwire, what can you see?
Well, I don't know. The last time I rolled intelligence, I rolled 4.
I mean, he's basically he was stopped at level 4, sub-level 4.
Correct. There's a force field that
He
didn't.
sees, yeah, and he sees. So what he's seen is this lady. This lady, very cyborged up, lots of augments, and she's got these two A-listers near her, and they have not spoken a word since you've seen them, Tripwire. She's just been in there chatting over comms with what you assume could be other soldiers, or you have no idea.
I say to Tripwire, can you look at the A-listers closely? Are they acting weird? I mean, apart from being where they are, like.
I mean, they aren't really acting at all. They're just kind of idling around.
I reach back to V and say, V, can you like dig around G block, look for something or anything related to controlling heroes? If Hidoki had some secret program, it's a hunch, but just if you can look into it while we try to get into this place.
I'll look into it and see what I can find. Nothing I would know about. Hold on, I'll see.
Yeah,
I'll get back to you when I can.
Yeah, just try and hack into Hidoki's system because Hidoki is right here, so you should have no problem with him. He's here when we can see him. See what you can find.
I mean,
Could be like issue 72 of the Crimson Strangler. Could have kidnapped the original heroes and trying to replace them with robot duplicates.
oh, you mean like in the movie The Next Avengers?
Oh, please. Let's not talk about E-list heroes now, can we? We have A-listers to worry about. So Captain Curry is going to turn to the motherfucker and Marika and say, "You have any idea?"
If we go in hot and heavy, I would suggest Tripwire to perhaps maybe screw up all the elevators down there except one.
Well, before I can do that, I gotta do one other thing. But is that the plan then?
Wait, maybe Tripwire can
Going
lead us
guns
in.
blazing?
Maybe Tripwire can lead us in because he's already there.
I mean, I didn't get a whole lot of it.
Do you think you can find their central control room, Tripwire? Maybe open specific door? No, so I don't mean to destroy. Like, use the system, not destroy the system. As in, open the doors for us, shut the doors behind us, let us in so we can walk in.
I don't even know if that's on this floor.
Ah, I see. You can go down, but you cannot go up. That's
Yeah, that's the we went over this last time.
I do suffer from brief bouts of insomnia. It's all this curry flowing through my system.
Insomnia.
That's not. Never mind.
Okay, I guess.
Anyway, so are you guys going in guns blazing? Because if you are, I'm gonna deal with this centric problem I've got here.
Well, if you take her out and the A-listers turn on you, by the time we...
Well, then so be it.
Okay. For lack of a better idea, I guess it's guns blazing.
So we could try to breach the front and get in.
Sure.
Can Tripwire set some explosives before we go in?
If I had explosives, I totally would.
No, Marika, Tripwire is the explosive.
But if he could fuck up as many elevators as he could, it would restrict.
Yeah, put him in a line for me to bash.
Because he could phase from elevator to elevator.
Correct, but
Fuck the cables.
but
up, whatever.
he doesn't know the way up. He's already all the way down that he can go.
Yeah, but the elevators are there if you sever the mechanisms on them. granted, they would all have to be on the bottom floor.
Well, I mean, also, just like, if I fuck up enough walls in here, I don't even have to really do it. If they do come after me, I jump through the walls. Sure, energy can come right after me, but Maximus Brown is gonna have to punch down walls if he wants to get after me. Bring the whole thing down on top of itself.
He'd be there for a while. It's a fortified installation, dude.
Captain Burke is getting kind of antsy, and he just says, "We gotta do this. You guys just gotta talk about it."
Fuck by the seat of our pants. So start forming a strategy now. Fuck that. It's time to give Cribe this. Yeah.
Why have we
to
spent
give
so much time
Cribe-
talking about this?
Time to give Cribe the steak fist. Well, start busting out my homemade potato cannon that's got the stink fist in it. It's basically a big tar pitch and sulfur covered fucking fisting dildos. Whole thing is lay down a stinky fucking smoke screen in front of the damn entryway.
All right. Roll for let's see, what would that be as reflex? You're decent distance. This is gonna be a shot. Let's say 15 to get a good shot.
Wherever it misses, it'll go anyway. So.
Oh, it'll go somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Brown eye.
Where were you aiming at?
Trying to land it to put a big smoke screen in front of the entranceway.
All right. So, a giant fisting dildo goes flying through the air, and
it's a big smelly.
As he launched it, could Captain America just like start running as fast as he can? That way.
Absolutely.
So you see this big fat man just take off, and he's fast.
Oh man, he is fast.
What would I roll for running? Athletics?
You don't even have to.
Okay.
Running's simple. You're just fucking sprinting full speed, and you guys think he's very fucking quick. Like
I just
he's
imagine
as quick
at
as the
some
nun
point-
you guys fought last time. Like just in short bursts. This is like long bursts.
Big old beer belly and man titties flapping away and bouncing.
At some point,
yeah.
I imagine he jumps and he just curls up into a ball and starts rolling down the hill.
I was already gonna say that. Like he at some point he will look like Blanca from Street Fighter.
Oh, nice.
I think it'd be more like Gummy Bear or something.
This giant dildo lands in front of the guy. Actually hits a guard down there and knocks him out. And everybody turns like shy, like what the hell? And they see this thing and they start shooting smoke screen everywhere. It's like what the fuck? And backing away, and people are looking around trying to see the source. What's Captain Curry doing?
So as soon as the dildo goes flying out, Captain Curry is gonna go into his takeoff stance. He's gonna take a deep breath. He's gonna squat down, and then basically shoot up into the air. And it's gonna be like you saw bald eagles, you now see a brown curry eagle,
brown
eagle flying, and then he's gonna kind of go all the way up, pivot around, and then every dragon related movie you have ever seen, Captain Curry comes down on the complex, basically broadsides the entire complex with furious flaming curry all over the place.
See, you take out a couple of guards in the process, but there's still quite a few left. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out some people here.
If you check the pen messages in One Shot Wonders, it's got a picture of Captain Curry's takeoff stance.
So this picture with the guy with the red tie is Director Hidoki. This other suit is Mr. James. And this is somebody who's with Mr. James. Getting a bit crowded, but we're separating this up because there's probably gonna be 2 encounters running.
He's smoking weed, it looks like.
It's the hand-rolled cigarette. All right, so you
Cigweed.
guys are Cigweed. So you guys are gonna go first, and then we'll go to Tripwire's thing because he's gonna go first and whatever he's about to do. So you guys up top going first. There are about 5 soldiers still up, including the APC. APC is represented by this individual. That will do. Actually, we'll do the smaller one as the APC.
Cool.
They will do double wounds if he hits you, because it is a fucking APC. So
And where is that in relation to the guys?
they're all pretty close to one another. They're not like it's not like a big fucking. It's like a bubble. You couldn't put them in a bubble or anything, but they're all in the same general area.
Okay.
So, so Captain Curry, after he like kind of broadsides this entire complex with flaming hot curry, he's going to go after the APC, and he's going to activate his the deep heat is what he calls it. It's an attack where he's going to cover the entire APC with curry, but this curry is special. It takes time. It kind of seeps into the system. It kind of coagulates inside. It takes its time, but then it just explodes like a flaming hot volcano from deep within, and the heat just keeps rising, and everybody inside the APC should be cooking at that point.
It's like Willie Pete, like a white phosphorus grenade, thermite grenade.
Yep, exactly. It's called the deep heat.
You're gonna have to. This is gonna be tough. APC's tough. You're gonna do 18, I think, for your roll to do this.
Okay,
Take it out in one go if you can succeed.
here we go. Yes.
Describe the deep heat.
So the deep heat, you guys see it. It's like he's hovering over the APC, and he just kind of blasts it down with like this curry, and this curry looks very different from the rest of the curry. It's darker in color, and it's like not a flaming red hot, but more like red embers. It doesn't look like much, but then it starts seeping it into every nook and crevice of the APC, and nothing happens. Like for a good 10-15 second, nothing happens, and the next thing you know, like there's this massive volcanic explosion, like curry just spurting up from the APC, and the APC is just like torn up to bits.
And a couple guys are launched out, and they just look like they've been covered in just molten lava, basically. Just crawling around the ground, screaming.
That's my turn.
All right, whoever wants to go next.
So Captain America coming in full speed would just probably like the nearest one would just running full speed at it. He would shield out, but at the side just try to belly bump it and like launch it against the wall. So what? Strength?
You're trying to launch the APC against the wall?
No, one of the regular dudes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just going to be strength versus his reflex.
Right. It's really just a regular attack, right? But that's how he's doing it.
Oh my. Let's see how he does.
He doesn't have his hotkey set up.
Oh,
Oh yeah, if you left click on your token, you have.
I
skill
do.
check.
I just yeah.
You're fine. 5d6, 18. So you beat him by 1. These soldiers are pretty tough though. You belly bump him up against the wall, and he hit. It's pretty solid. He smacks against it pretty hard. That cracks his helmet and stuff. But he's got this heavy duty armor on, and he looks up and he looks. You can't see his expressions. He's got a helmet on, but you can smell fear. And
yeah, and then he just
fear on this man.
Drops the shield in front of him, and I think that would probably just be his turn, right?
Yeah, you get one go, and then
Yep.
all right, motherfucker.
The Tripwire's not doing nothing down below?
We're gonna go to him after you guys up top.
Oh. Well, I don't run very fast, and I just fired from a long-range position, so the motherfucker's gonna reach down into his utility belt and pull out a big thing of industrial-sized starch, and he's gonna start spraying the inside of his.
We missed that. Inside of his what?
Do we really want to know?
Yeah.
We do want to know.
I would say shooting, but Desert Eagles, they don't have.
No,
that
we
far
missed
of a
that entire text, Ian. You said you're taking that industrial starch and doing something with it.
Oh. I'm taking pull a big old can of looks like Aquanet hair starch thing, and I'm spraying the inside of my cape with it. I'm basically going to make a wingsuit.
Oh, nice.
and I'm going to...
Damn it.
Damn it.
Poor Ian. Cutting
We will
out.
progressively get more and more of this plan.
Hey, Ian, try jumping to voice channel 2 and then back to voice channel 1. Sometimes that helps.
Anybody hear me
Yeah,
now?
we can hear you. So we got the wingsuit part of it. After that,
Yeah, I'm trying to close the distance because I fired my friggin' potato cannon rocket launcher from a long range. My Desert Eagles don't have range. So I'm basically pulling out the big can of hairspray starch and then get a running leap and grab the corners of my cape, leap down and try to close the distance.
What would this be?
It's probably either like athletics or
Being athletics.
Yeah, that seems right. Athletics, starched it. We'll say 15. Your favorite number.
Yeah, I'll just spend my luck point on this one. Because otherwise I'm going to go dig down in the dirt.
Yeah, this will hurt a little. So it's a bit drafty up here, a bit tricky, but you're able to pull it off, and you're down to the ground.
Look, Ma, I'm flying! I'm flying!
Oh shit! And you're able to close the distance pretty well. You're probably in decent range. Some soldiers are looking at you like you're nuts on the way in.
Pretty much. Extreme! Land down and bust my ass on my knees, and then out of nowhere stop, look around, and do the tumble forward. You gotta do the dramatic pause, like he busted his ass, looks around like, yeah, the people see me bust my ass. Keep on, roll forward, and draw my guns.
Also, Captain America, you have a pool of luck points. Those give you a bonus die on any action. You get 3 of them.
Cool.
Yeah, you can't ever spend more than 1 per roll, though.
Yep. All right, Tripwire. So you're gonna act. No one knows you're there as of right now. So you can whatever you're gonna try to do, you can go for it.
Well, they will in a second. Specifically when I run up and jump through this lady. And because I really need this to work, I'm gonna spend that luck point that I got back.
All right, she's gonna roll her reflex with the luck.
She has cybernetic telekinetic panty shields on.
Damn. Fluctuating energy, my one weakness.
So go ahead.
oh, nice. Oh,
No.
So you're running to go dive through her, and you see her like head perk up for a second. She turns around and sees you. It's unnatural how she moves. Like it's like some of like exorcist shit. Like she doesn't step out of the way. She twists her and contorts her body, Matrix style, when you're trying to dive through her, and you completely miss her. And then she just comes back up in sections, basically. Turns around, looks at you, and says, "That was a nice try, but it was only another failure for you D-listers." And she cocks this gun and presses a couple buttons on her wrist, and the A-listers turn around to look at you.
Bloody hell, you're quite the Duvalaki, ain't ya?
I was in Cirque du Soleil. So back up top for the enemies now.
She is controlling.
Soldiers. Captain America looks scary. So a couple of guys. The guy who got thrown up against the wall is definitely going to shoot at you. So this is going to be his reflex versus yours.
So how many are attacking me?
Just we're going to go one by one right now.
Oh, okay.
It's probably going to
And
be 2. Though.
did you get my message?
Let's see, check it. Yes, I see it. Okay. Keep that in mind for your next turn.
Well, the second one is what I was thinking on for defense because of the shield.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know how that would work. Once per turn, like I don't even know if it would be possible. It's fine if not. I was just.
Oh no,
curious.
you got that. That's the strong. If you want to use your strength and reflex are identical, so you can use either one and just roleplay however you want to use it. If you want to roll around and dodge shit, or use your shield, that'd be.
Could it damage them though?
Yeah, we could roll for it. You could roll. I'd say you could roll a counter once. Once per enemy round, you could roll a counter.
All right,
So it would be whatever. I guess it would be your strength versus their reflex because you're
using the shield.
Yeah. So, but this is his first one though, so it's gonna be reflex versus your.
Right.
If you want to counter, it's gonna be reflex versus strength, and then.
Yeah, he's just gonna dodge this one.
Okay. So reflex versus reflex.
Is this the one he already hurt?
Yes.
Oh no, he's gonna try to launch it back at him. Then.
Okay. So do your strength then. If you pass it, you'll damage him instead.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Critical, almost.
That's pretty rough.
All right, so he fails.
Oh, I gave you too many dice. You wanted 5s. Hold on, I'll fix that. You want
Wait,
5s for all your stuff.
I'm pretty
You
sure
want-
it says 5 on my sheet. Yeah, it even says 5 on my sheet.
Yeah, so in your attributes, I put 6 for it because I was jumping ahead. I wasn't sure if you wanted 5s or 6s. I forgot to change it. It's good now, though.
So
it
either
again.
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it would. I just want to make sure it's working right now.
So we're taking this roll.
No. We're
Okay.
taking the 11.
Yeah.
But I just
Yeah,
want
it
to make
works,
sure. Okay,
yeah.
5. Okay. So you're gonna take a wound. He brings that gun up pretty quick, and he blasts you. We'll say in like your shoulder. Second guy is
Okay.
another one who's near him is gonna take a shot at you as well. Reflex versus whatever you want to use defensively.
Nice.
Nice. So you pass that, so you're gonna do his damage back to him. So he's gonna take a wound from it.
That'd
And
be
then-
strength or athletics, really, to ricochet.
Strength for the.
They're both the same
Yeah.
anyway.
Up to both
Yeah,
sides.
they're both
Yeah.
the same. He's got 5s in those. He's an A-lister. One guy gets out of his stupor after seeing the motherfucker fly down on a cape, and he's gonna try to shoot at him, and reflex versus reflex.
Yep.
Not on my watch. Akiba!
What's the reflex for, America?
Oh, I thought you said that was at me.
Oh no, it's at the motherfucker.
Try to do the Matrix lean back too, but I'll just fail miserably. You have trouble getting back up from the.
And this other soldier's gonna try to shoot down Curry. Soldier's rolling fat today.
Oh.
You're gonna take a wound. He clips you. Gets you towards the back end.
And while Curry's falling, like flying around, the bullet hits him, and he kind of like almost loses concentration, but continues to fly.
spins around.
Hidoki and James are just kind of backing away, but the guy who was smoking the cigarette that came with James, this guy here, he takes one last drag, throws it down, stomps it out, and starts walking towards Captain America. He's like, A-lister, huh? He cracks his neck. Alright then, I need to work out. And he takes off his sport coat here, and he's got his standard tie and stuff on. He puts his knuckles up, and he just dives. He comes flying towards you, Superman punch, trying to knock you down. He's gonna go strength against you.
And when he sees a punch coming in, he just meets it with his belly. Oh my goodness!
Oh, poor Captain America.
I know he's not doing so good right now.
It's rough.
He hit you in the lunch, damn.
You get punched in the belly and you feel it. Like normally you don't feel these punches. You feel this guy is legit. You've never heard of this guy, but he hit you hard. It kind of staggers you a bit. You're gonna take a wound from that one.
A 6-pack. You ain't got no 6-pack. I drank one for lunch. Down to make America great. Caesar's ghost.
Down to Tripwire. Tripwire, you're about to be in some fucking trouble, buddy. So I hope you got some good luck, man. Yeah, I hope you got some good non-luck points. So the lady just sort of steps back and smirks at you, and then the A-listers come around the side. Maximus is going to try to just run you over. You see him winding up to punch you.
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna try to phase that because I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I'm just gonna get out of the way.
So you're gonna reflex that, or you're gonna use willpower to move out of it? Like, how are you gonna do that?
Well,
You can let loose and fade, drop down to the ground and pull yourself out.
I can't go through the ground. Ground is electrified.
Try to roll with it then. Let him punch you through and then vaporize through the wall and then come back out.
Yeah, whatever. I guess Tripwire will take this chance. He's just gonna use willpower and just hope the punch doesn't absolutely annihilate him, and if it does, well, whatever.
Alright, here we go. You got a chance. That was pretty low.
I do have a chance.
Oh
I
yes.
succeed.
So you see this punch coming. You've heard about this guy, but you see this coming a mile away, and you phase, and he goes through you, and he's like, he just turns around, his mouth's open. Energy, meanwhile, standing behind this female soldier, holds his hands up, and you see two green blasts, sort of like doing an end-over-end thing towards you, and spinning through the air. They're about the size of softballs, coming right at you.
I'm going to try to dodge them by diving, I'm going to try to dodge them by diving through, Maximus Brown.
Ooh, so roll me.
I imagine he's very dense.
He's pretty dense. You're gonna. Ooh, okay. So you're going to have to beat. I'm gonna say 21 to do this.
Fail. Rolls aren't looking super great tonight.
I'm gonna give you a willpower roll to dodge through him, and a willpower roll just to phase and oppose these things. So go for your 21 first. This could be good.
Okay. Now.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
No, you start getting through, but you realize you're not gonna make it. Pull out now. If you want to try to willpower against this shot, you can.
I'm going to.
He flexes and goes, Negro, please.
Where was that? What the heck?
Now Maximus Brown is gonna roll a reflex roll because that's gonna hit him since you're right in front of him. Ooh. So energy, he shoots at you, you fail to phase through Maximus, you say fuck it and just try to phase out of the way of these, and they go through you, you feel them like send you on the way out, but it doesn't hurt you too bad. And it hits Maximus and knocks him back. He's backing up against the wall. And it's got there's two big burns on him. On his shoulder and on his arm, and it's bad. And the soldier looks just annoyed. She's just standing around right now. It's back to the top.
Looks like my powers ain't cocked it yet.
Curry's gonna now kind of whip around using his thrust vectoring capabilities, and he's kind of gonna go after this guy and take him out with just shooting hot curry at him. Standard attacks.
Go for it. He's gonna try to reflex out of the way. Ooh. So close to being 2 degrees.
Ah.
You blast him with a couple of piping hot curry blasts, and you see it, he's like, ah, fuck! And he's just, ah! He's like having to throw off pieces of armor, and he has to throw off one of his boots because you hit it, and he's walking around with his sock out right now. He's just trying to return fire. This shit's crazy!
And I'm gonna
Gross.
say, remember,
Wet
motherfucker,
sock is hard.
7-Eleven.
Wet sock is gross. Curry sock?
Whoever's next. Curry sock.
So, the captain's pissed. He's taken more damage this fight already than he has in years fighting illegals. And he takes a step back and like launches his shield off of like one guy and tries to get it to hit the guy that was smoking the cigarette as well on its way back before he catches it.
Alright, so to do this, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a strength roll. Oh, you're throwing your shield. I mean, it doesn't matter between strength and reflex, so we'll say reflex roll.
And then I'm gonna use one of my bonus.
Oh, okay. Reflex roll of 18 you need to do this. You will damage.
Are you shitting me? Wait, it didn't roll my extra. Oh yeah, it did. What the?
Yeah.
Jesus, all the ones.
So I'll give you the hit on the guard.
Right.
Because you would have. Well, let's see. We'll roll his reflex.
Yeah.
I don't think he can beat that. No. So I'll give you the hit on the guard. The other guy, though, I'm gonna say it bounces off the guard and just sails over the guy who you're trying to hit the guy who punched you.
Yeah, like right in front of me. So it's just like just off, on its way back.
Yeah, and so he just kind of leans forward and the shield flies over his head back into your grip, and he's like, "That's pretty close."
And that's his turn.
But yeah, this guy's gone. And motherfucker.
Seeing how I managed to successfully land, I'll do my little front roll forward, get up, and I'll go, "Merry Christmas, motherfuckers! How about a little nutcracker?" And just start unloading with the Desert Eagles. I'll shoot one of the dudes like center mass, lower torso, like the crotch, thighs, and knees.
Reflex. It's 2 degrees. So you're gonna. Is it? 6 versus 14? It's 1. So you beat. Yeah. So you beat, you get 1 wound. For every 6, you get 2.
Yeah, that's an official one.
Okay.
So it'd be 2 wounds.
Yep. I'm trying to see if I missed that earlier. With Curry. No, I did miss it earlier. Curry would have killed a guy, so I'll give that to you. So you light this one guy up that shot at you. You shot him like 3 or 4 times. It's all across midsection leg, but he's still standing. You see blood pouring out. He's just shooting back around you. Cut back to Tripwire. You just avoided quite a bit of bullshit, Tripwire. What's your next move?
I'm just gonna try to, like... Actually, I'm gonna... Is energy between me and the lady?
He is.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna run up to energy, and I'm guessing energy probably doesn't deal with this a whole lot. I'm gonna match density with him, and I'm just gonna like punch him in the face.
So this is, I think this, because you can probably match his density. I'm gonna say this is gonna be strength versus strength, actually, or strength versus reflex, I think.
Oh, good. My strength is 1.
Oh, well. I suppose you could do reflex versus reflex if you're doing those kind. If you're doing like karate moves instead of just brute strength.
How about will versus will? How about will versus will to match the density, and then if that works, it'll be another will versus whatever to punch him.
Yeah.
Tripwire wouldn't just like straight up punch him in the face. Tripwire would do the signature where he would stop like a foot away and do like the reverse kick.
So will versus will, and then if you beat him on the will, you'll get a bonus die on reflex to kick this guy. Reflex versus his reflex to kick him in the face. You ready?
No.
Oh, you matched? I'll say yeah, I'll give that one to you.
Reflex.
And then reflex with additional die. So just roll a luck die as if you have one. Yeah. The easiest way to do it. Reflex versus his reflex.
Yes.
You do 2 wounds. You probably, I mean, he doesn't seem to show. It's hard to read him because he doesn't have much of a face, but he does react. You kick him right in the face.
Flickers and dims and burns back.
Yeah, he just kind of like shuffles back, and you see him shaking his head.
I stay in my awkward fighting stance, and I go, "You got a glass jaw, don't you?"
He does not respond. Cut back to up top. Dr. Hidoki and Mr. James are starting to move towards the entrance. Meanwhile, Edwin against Murica, he's going to try to run up on you and grapple with you. So strength versus strength. He will use a luck die.
Okay. Let's hope I roll better than like an 11.
Hidoki's the G block guy, right?
Yep. That was your boss. Or is your boss. Ooh, it's a match. So he grapples with you, so he's going to try to throw you. Now, if he throws you, this is going to hurt. And he's going to use another one of his luck die.
Instead of strength, it's just gonna of it using his awkward frame and sweatiness.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
So you've got him in the grapple now, so you can do something with that when it comes back around to you. He tries to do some slippery shit, but you're too slippery for him to get slippery with, and you instead of him getting like the underhooks, you fucking underhook him, so you've got him now wrapped up. So you can use that next turn. One of the other soldiers is gonna shoot at Curry. Desperately just firing away. Not even close.
Curries that's just like thrust vectoring all over the place, and the entire area now smells of like spice, and it's not very nice.
And the one soldier that the motherfucker you shot, get the director and the Mr. James inside. Hold him off, and he's shooting at the motherfucker now.
Hold up my starch-ridden cape like it's gonna deflect bullets and hold it in the Dracula pose. Think twice about it at the last minute and just fucking duck down and run out the way.
Oh yeah, misses. Oh, cut back to Tripwire. Tripwire just kicked energy in the face. Maximus is gonna run across the room and try to swing on you again.
As he swings at me, I'm gonna try to phase, but fist also match density with energy.
You're gonna try to make his fist match density?
As it goes through me, I'm just gonna shift his density so that it matches with energy as I shift mine down further.
18. Need 18. If you
Yes!
oh my god.
Nice.
So I'm gonna roll Energy's reflexes. And if he fails, he's gonna take a hit. Oh my god. So oh wow, Tripwire. So you phase and you, I don't know, have you ever done this before in your career? You try to phase
No,
something punching through. First time you've ever done this.
This is new. Everybody else is getting new things, and I haven't gotten any new things. So I'm doing new things now.
So you phase, you change the density on Brown's fist to match energy, and he punches energy into a wall, and energy falls over unconscious.
Alright, nice.
What, two of you fucking A-listers can't handle one D-lister?
Maximus isn't even saying anything. Neither one of them has said anything to you this whole time. So energy's out of it. And then the soldier's, oh my god, fuck this, and just gets her gun up and starts shooting at you.
I mean, a bunch of other people have tried to do that before, and it doesn't really work out all that way.
He pulled a power stunt.
Oh, nice.
I'm back in it, boys.
Oh god, it's back to you guys up top now.
So, okay, go ahead, Ian.
I want to go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, since I shot at this one dude and he's talking about getting everybody inside, I'm gonna reach down to my utility belt and go, "Not so fast, Deputy Hidoki. We've got unfinished business with you." And he's gonna pull out, looks like a bola he's slinging. And on one end, it's got a pair of those novelty chomper laughing teeth, you know, those chitter teeth.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got like two big fucking glowing neon batteries on the back. And the other side of it is a Humphrey the Humping Dog toy. Have you ever seen those?
No, but
It's
I can picture it.
The one you used earlier?
No, Humphrey the Humping Dog is it's a battery operated thing. It's like the Chihuahua Taco Bell dog, but it's meant to latch onto things and it humps. But he's going to swing it, and if it lands and hits Hidoki on the lower leg, like around the calf area, the teeth are going to burrow down into the ground like Dig Dug, and the dog's going to hump his leg, and it's basically going to hold him in place.
Roll your reflex.
Come on, baby. Oh, my shit.
I'm sad that this game is ending.
I'm sure there'll be other iterations of it. Keep your eyes open. Oh man, yeah, these guys are pretty average people. So Hidoki's running for the. He turns around and sees you, and not the motherfucker, and he's just running for the door, and you fling this humping dog bola, and it ties him up, and he falls on his face. Ooh!
Like I said, the chatter teeth are turbo powered, going down to the ground, and the dog's humping, basically just holding him in place until he can break free of it.
He falls down and breaks his glasses, and he's reaching forward, trying to pull himself away.
My glasses! My
glasses! Who's next?
Captain Curry is gonna see what the motherfucker's done, and he gets what he's trying to do, and he's gonna go after Mr. James. But he doesn't have any fancy chompers or, humping dogs. So
Put him in a curry cocoon, man.
yeah, exactly. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to thrust vector right above him, and basically kind of encase him in a cloud of fire, curry, and fart.
Oh god. Alright.
curry fart force bubble.
Go ahead.
It's in my eye. I can taste it. Oh. We're pulling power stunts out of our ass. Dun-dun-dun.
He'll try to luck die. Reflex it.
Oh, matches.
You match. No, you match. If you match, it goes attacker.
Awesome. So now he's kind of he's in place, not just because the smell, the heat, and the entire effect is just overwhelming all his senses. He can't get it out of him. He tastes it, he smells it, he feels it, he sees it. It's like every sense.
Did you have to let it linger? This smells so thick you could wrap it around your finger.
That's experience. Captain America.
I want to throw this asshole at one of these other assholes.
Go for it.
I'm gonna stab this guy with this other guy.
He's gonna be strength versus strength.
I'm gonna get up on a motherfucker, take that motherfucker, hit another motherfucker. This motherfucker.
Boom.
Ooh, which motherfucker are you throwing him into?
I guess like the furthest one, because I want to do maximum damage to this guy, so I'm just trying to like launch him. Like I want his neck to hit first, if
So
that's possible. Like a dart almost.
You're gonna do 2 wounds of damage to this guy. So you bang him up bad, and the furthest guy from him is gonna be that guy. So you throw this suited bastard just across. Motherfucker, you see this guy flying like Mach 5, you're thinking probably, or something. And just nails.
I can picture this.
3 different, it's like sonic booms.
So he's flying so fast, and he hits this guy, but it's not like they don't collide like you would expect, like just bump into each other really hard. He goes through this fucking dude who was yelling earlier.
Yeah, there's
and bisects him like from the waist.
There was a parachute. There was a parachute team called the Flying Diamond Knights or something like that, and they did those acrobatic things where they would do like X's in the air, and they had one go wrong, and the dude literally dove through and took the guy's legs off from like the knees down. He just literally mistimed his Xing cross routine and just went right through his fucking legs.
That's more or less what this is. He flies through and just hits him. He hits him, and it's from the hip, and the guy's like torso just flips like forward. He's like, He just lands face first and just starts convulsing. And this guy goes flying head first into a section of the wall. And so, like, you guys, I mean, he looks like he's probably dead, but.
And as he throws him, he's like he's running as fast as he can behind him. Like he's whenever this guy hits, if he's not dead, he will be. Like he's pretty pissed.
Yeah, you see him get up through like the smoke clearing, like not the dust clearing from him hitting the wall.
Right.
He's all tore up, but he's still alive.
So I'm ready to meet him again.
All right, Tripwire, you've been doing really well.
I know.
I'm surprised.
I don't know if it'll continue. I hope it does, but it probably won't. Especially as I approach the woman, and as I run at her, I go, "Let's see how much you is artificial." And I'm just gonna like stop right in front of her, and I'm gonna swing my hand up through her gun, and up probably through her hand.
All right. Gonna reflex and luck it.
No.
She does that whole Cirque du Soleil thing, really spooky. It's moving out of the way, and like it seems like her body's segmented or something. It's weird, like sort of like just a snake or something, basically, like a mechanical snake. But all her body is not one part.
She's just a break dancer.
Yes,
She's really good at breakdancing, then.
fantastic at it.
Should challenge her to a breakdance battle.
Maximum Brown's gonna crump on you.
So we're going back up top. This suit is gonna go first, and he sees Captain America coming at him. He's like, "I didn't appreciate that, fat man," and he's gonna try to do some like spinning kick thing, try to kick you in the face.
He's gonna meet it with his shield.
Reflex. He's gonna use reflex on you, so you can strength it or whatever you're gonna use for defense. He's gonna use his last luck die.
Oh yeah, strength. And I believe I'm debating on if I want to use one as well.
Oh. So tell me how you beat this guy, since that's your counterattack. I'm thinking.
Yes, definitely. So the kick comes in, and instead of meeting it with like the broadside of a shield like you would normally block with, he meets it with like the edge of the shield right at his ankle. And as the kick comes in, he just kind of like punches it, right? And it just like his leg completely. It's kind of like when Anderson Silva kicked that dude's shin, right? Where the entire bottom half of from like the shin, the middle of the shin down, just like wraps around the shield. And he's, I mean, I'm sure if he's done after that.
Oh, his legs fucked. He just drops it. Ah!
And he just says, "I ain't fat, I'm burly." Plus, this is 98% muscle, and he just like taps his stomach twice.
And he's just rolling on the ground, just grabbing at his just absolutely demolished ankle.
And I guess he looks at the very last, guy that's not dead yet, and he just says, "You really want to do this?" As it's like, I think his turn.
No, it's I think we're taking it from the top, right?
Deal.
Yep.
Oh, he's fucked.
Yeah, seeing this dude go flying by at Mach 1, the motherfucker's like caught off guard and cuts into total defense mode. So he instinctively reaches for the plasma rifle and brings it up. And he goes to shoot as he's following the target, and he realizes it's not there, so he watches it fly through the guy into his ass, and his leg broke. And he's just totally in awe of everything, and it targets just as the time he looks at the one remaining guy. He looks at him and goes to turn to look at another target. He just, out of unintentional reflex and mixed with fear and all that, he squeezes the trigger to the plasma gun, and it fires a burst at the one lone guard.
Reflex.
So it's kind of like an unintentional fucking attempt to kill this dude. It's like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
If only that would have been a degree higher. So you shoot and like I guess you being shocked and surprised and that throws it off of it. It does melt a significant portion of this guy's body. He's got one arm right now, but he's still holding a gun on you.
Just kind of look at everybody like the expression of shock and bewilderment, just like it wasn't me.
He cries out, and you see this. You don't know how this dude's even standing up. Like it takes off. You can see some of this dude's lungs. Like he's on one knee. His body's torn up. And it's like reflex shooting or something. He's still shooting around you guys. So Curry.
I want to. Can Captain America go?
He just.
Oh,
went.
he just.
No, I didn't. I never went.
Yeah, you took care of Edwin.
No, that was my counterattack.
Oh shit! Damn, I fucked that all up.
That's why I thought it was
Oh,
the guard's
shit.
turn. That's why I thought it
Yeah,
was the guard's turn.
You're right. So I'll give you that shot back, motherfucker, and we can do that action again. I fucked up. That's my mistake. Fuck. That counter threw me off. So guards. Guard is gonna try to shoot. Alright, I'm just gonna randomly assign you guys some numbers here. From left to right. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. He's shooting at Captain America. Probably rightfully so, since...
Right.
So reflex versus however you're defending. Hey! So you just matrix this guy's shots.
Yep.
Back down to Tripwire. Maximus Brown is going to try to take you to Funky Town.
Oh man.
He's going to use his luck die. He's going to try to do a flying kick this time.
Oh man, well he's gonna flying kick this robot lady. No, maybe not.
I don't know if you can beat that.
I can.
But
I
you
need to
should
get
roll
all
to see
perfect
how much-
sixes.
You do need to roll to see how much damage you're actually going to take from this.
I need to get all perfect sixes.
I believe in you. That is gonna fucking hurt.
That's not all perfect sixes at all.
Well, Trip, let's see. You just barely meet the criteria for not getting knocked the fuck out. Because he needed to roll a 31, I think, in order to this one hit you. No, he needed to roll 6 higher. He needed to roll a 30 than that. So you take 2 wounds from this. While you're trying to fight her, you hear like heavy feet stomp on the ground. As you turn around and you try to phase out, it's too late. This foot comes flying and it kicks you, cross-checks you right across the face and launches you. You've never been hit this. You might have been hit by a car once in your life. You've never been hit this hard before. He launches your ass through the air. And you hit the wall hard.
Hold on, let me find some Australian slang.
Crikey!
Holy shit.
Alright, that's why I ain't been fighting yet. I got fucking Buckley's. Jesus! And then my dogs are right here. And they're apparently think that it's fun to play at 10 p.m.
Oh shit. She's gonna try to follow up and shoot you. It's a reflex. Whew. just fucking die! She's shooting all around you.
And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go, no!
Alright, now back from the top. I guess I'll try to see if Doki and James can escape. They gotta beat 12s. They could roll well. Close.
Yay, Humphrey's humping him.
No. Okay. Now it's the heroes.
So
So whoever wants
so
to
you're
go.
saying the attack that the motherfucker did on this guy is holding, correct?
Yes, you can. We'll go ahead and count it because we already rolled
Okay,
for it.
cool. So
he,
Captain Curry sees that the director and Mr. James are kind of, are like in place and not going anywhere, and this guy is barely standing, and he knows Tripwire is inside the building somewhere. And ever since Curry's been a young lad, he's always heard of the Curry Man, like the greatest superhero that Curry has ever known. This guy could stop time with Curry, and Curry is always looked up to that.
what the fuck?
And he is going to try and emulate what Curry Man did once. Curry is just going to take off. He's just going to take off straight up. And as he's taking off straight up, he's again clenched his fist, and the Curry is now flaming in his hands, and he's shooting straight up into the stratosphere. Everything is on fire. Every part of Curry is on fire, and he's just going straight up into the sky. That's my turn.
Oh shit.
He's gonna do that. That Kung Fu Hustle Buddha thing when he's diving down.
Captain America.
He sees the remaining guy that just shot at him, and he told him. And especially now that his arm's gone, he knows it's time to end this guy's life because he's just gonna bleed out eventually. And he runs in and goes shield to throat.
Ooh.
Sumo belly bounce.
So he runs, rolls, and then comes to a knee and just shield to the throat.
Decapitation or break?
However far he rolled 8 more, so I'm sure he might take his head off.
Yeah, he's shooting one armed at you and just stumbling around, and you're just his head spins around like it's on a disco ball or something, and then falls to the ground. It's like those scenes from the samurai movies where someone gets their head cut off and it takes a second and the blood flies out.
But it's in a helmet, so it goes rolling in the helmet.
Yeah. And then a bunch of blood shoots out from his empty, where his head used to be.
Instead of the really slim armored samurai silhouette, we get the really big silhouette of Captain America as he has his shield up and he just sets it on his back and he puts his arm down and the dude's head just
cracks
slides
a beer.
off.
Cracks a beer.
Bald eagle flies overhead. Captain Curry has to dodge it. What
was that Lone Wolf and Cub when he cut a dude's neck and he got grains of sand?
Tripwire. Oh, you gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. Then he walks towards the director and the other guy.
All right. Tripwire.
I'm just gonna turn to the. Maybe they're stopped now. Are you done now? Okay. He's gonna turn to the lady and go, you keep shooting lasers at me and it keeps not working, maybe you should do something else. And then I'm gonna just try to dive through her again, because at this point I'm pretty sure she's just a full robot.
Alright, reflex versus willpower.
Do this over and over again until it works, or I die.
I can't breathe.
There we go.
Alright, so you dive through, and it does some major damage. Like, you see her arm actually comes off, and it's entirely electronic. It's actually the arm with the wrist function that you saw her pressing at earlier. And she staggers back and looks at you just shocked. How the hell? And then she realizes which arm it was and looks over at Maximus Brown. And her face is full of horror.
And I'm gonna cross my arms and go, looks like it's a little late for you, don't it?
And Maximus Brown, you see him shake his head and rub his forehead. It's like, oh hell no! That's a jive honky put me under station. And he just runs up and says, "What up? Why?" And just goes to kick her right in the face.
I'm not gonna stop him.
And just drops her.
What's Bruce Lee's favorite drink?
What? He holds a karate pose. He's like, "Whoa, motherfucker!" And dusts himself off.
Tripwire. He's outside.
What's that?
No, I'm Tripwire. He's outside.
You said motherfucker.
Oh yeah. He looks at Tripwire. He's like, "What you talking? Oh shit! I remember you."
There you now. You remember him? And I gesture with my head to energy.
Oh shit, my boy! And he runs over and like patting him up. Like, oh shit, he's looking bad.
Yeah. It was mostly you who did that. Thanks, by the way.
Oh shit, I knocked out. Oh man, I'm gonna hear about this shit when I get back. Like,
I'll tell you all about it.
What the fuck going on here? And, you guys
yeah, and then I'm like, I'm just gonna explain all this as we go to the next.
And he's carrying NRG with him, and these police. I mean, she's, you don't know if she's unconscious or dead, but she's fucked up. She got kicked hard. Like,
I'm still gonna pick up. Before we leave, I'm still gonna pick. Okay, with.
Speaking of the word pick, like as soon as I could picture Maximus Brown doing that jive martial arts, and then when he lands, he just starts picking that big old fro he's got on his head.
he did floof it up before he picked energy up. Make sure it was symmetrical. So you're standing over Hidoki and James, Murica, and all of a sudden you hear this front gate opening. And, well, let's go ahead and get this out. Let's whip this out.
I mean, if you whip it out, motherfucker's gonna whip it out too, bro.
Don't make me get my mandongo.
And, as the gates are opening, you hear, Hidoki at your face like, oh, the fool is activating it. Only a prototype. And,
Transor Z?
It's Voltron!
Look like Transor Z. I gotta zoom in on that one.
Oh, nice.
And, you see this huge mech come walking out. I'm gonna do a suitable music change for this nonsense.
This keeps happening. Last time I said that I hope we fight some ninjas, and this time in the chat I asked the motherfucker if he had a sex mech.
You're clairvoyant.
I was gonna go towards. I didn't know what Captain America was doing, but my intention was going there. I was gonna try to start to secure them dudes in the love cuffs.
Oh, you can be up doing that when this happens if you want.
Yeah, cool.
You get to see this too.
I want to be near Mr. James.
He would have just said, like, "Who's this guy?" and point to the other guy, or "Who's this guy?"
Hidoki?
Yeah, talking to, because I assume he knows who Hidoki is, but who's the other guy?
Oh, that's Mr. James. He's the head of this corporation. He basically.
Wait,
He
so who's
doesn't-
Hidoki?
Hidoki's our former boss. He's apparently in league. There's this corporation that basically wants to be independent from superheroes and everything like that, and they have the money to fund themselves. So basically, they're trying to, it's kind of like a New World Order type organization. And he's the head of that. And it looks like he's been trying to corrupt and influence and get as many of us superheroes on his side to join his private militia. And now it apparently looks like whoever won't join, he found some way of forcing them into it through that lady's friggin' missing arm.
So I guess like before it's in full view, he'll say, "Who activated what?"
Osiris activated the hero killer, the Knightbot.
Captain America just get kind of wide-eyed and then furrow my brow and go, "Remember that old classic movie RoboCop? I'll grab this one," and grab Mr. James up and hold him in front of me. And then go, "You grab the other one. Robots are only as good as their programming." In my mind, he's thinking that, you remember RoboCop couldn't shoot the boss because he was the employer, the head of the company. Like, trying to use, if it works, it works. If not, oh well, fucking bad guy's dead.
Yeah, I didn't realize you weren't caught up, Swamp. I'll try to paraphrase it.
No, I get it.
Okay, and Osiris is the third piece to this group here of like this influential individuals trying to take control. So you see this massive mech come out, and you guys are holding up the two in front of you.
I'm holding Mr. James up in front of me because in my mind, this thing can't hurt somebody. In my mind, if this thing's a robot, it can't shoot one of its damn makers,
Yeah.
or the CEO of the damn company.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the same thing, except I'm walking towards it. Or actually, I'm like running towards it. My plan is to use him as a shield while I beat the shit out of it.
All right. So this mech looks at both of you holding up the guys, and then just opens up a wrist laser and shoots it towards both of them.
Perfect.
And like trying the old RoboCop trick, eh? Only works if it ain't manned, boy. General Osiris speaking, but you two can call me the Grim Reaper.
And Captain America just says, "Why don't you come out of that thing's head and fight me?"
I'm doing fine up here. You can come up here and try to pry me out, fat boy. Knightbot's gonna tear the two of you new assholes.
So is it our turn?
It will be. I think Captain Curry has been waiting to unleash.
Oh no,
something.
I'm just going to continue to hold. Just I'm still like up in.
Oh,
So
God.
what's happening now is he's still flying and he's trying to gain more speed, and just the plain old fart is not doing anything anymore. He's
He's gonna wolf down. He's wolfing down some
no.
curries. He's
So
flying.
he has his fist all clenched and it's all on fire. He's now going to use that to kind of ignite the fart, and he's now going. And you guys all hear a boom, like way up high. You don't know where it's coming from, but Curry just reached max speed, and he's still going.
Cold
You guys-
steel, man.
You guys are all gonna go for it here, and
They shot and killed our body shields.
oh yes, he killed the shit out of it. He saw you guys because he's inside of it. He just blasted him.
Yeah. So Captain America called him fat. Another motherfucker calling him fat. He's tired of it, and he's gonna jump up to the head and attempt to kill this asshole
All
if
right.
possible.
What would that be? That's a pretty big jump.
Athletics.
Yeah. Athletics to jump up, and then we'll say it's 21. That's a pretty big mech.
He's gonna use a luck.
Alright. Oh, shit. It's like nothing. Right up on the shoulder. How are you attacking?
I mean, I assume there's like eyes or something that or so is it? What does it look like up there? I guess is the question.
So it's got this like helm type aesthetic to it. You can see eyes. So you don't really know all the specifics about this thing, but you do see eyes on it.
He's just gonna go ahead and go to whatever the most convenient place on the side is to attack, and he's just gonna try to go through it, like, with his shield out, you know, like, trying to punch through the side of this mech.
So I'm gonna give you a bonus die on your strength because you're right up here on it. This is a weaker point on it. Things should be tough. It's gonna be strength versus strength.
So I failed.
Yeah, you're hitting it with your shield, and you feel like you might be able to get through this thing, but this particular hit wasn't. You didn't put enough behind it. Maybe you're off balance from your jump or something.
Yep, and he's just like waiting for to launch the next blow.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker cannot leap, but he is a man of many gadgets. So he is going
You
to
have
run.
an anti-grappling hook.
Nah, that's not going to work. I have to do something different. I'm going to have to become the human fly. I'm going to run up, messing with my gadgets, and I'm going to pull out it's 2 pair of. Remember the Fisher Price people? They had the big bulbous head and the little peg body.
Yes.
They have nipple suckers that are like that. They're like rubber. They have like the bulb on the end, and it goes to like a round conical bottom. And it's like basically you hook them to your nipples and you squeeze the end.
Oh my god.
But he's going to pull those and he's going to put 2 on his knees and then 2 like held in his palms, and he's just going to run up to the thing and jump on the leg and stick and slide down about 2 feet and then desperately try to climb back up. But if he can get a hold of this thing, he's going to slowly start climbing up.
Athletics, because you're starting from the bottom. Athletics
Yeah.
of 12. Oh.
I'm sliding.
You jump on the side. And you're stuck for a second. Like you're stuck for a second, and then you just fall the fuck off and on your ass. Did I get rid of? No, I didn't get rid of. I got rid of Tripwire for a second.
Like I said, he tries. He has great intentions, but when he fails, he's huge shit. That's what he'll probably do next time.
So Tripwire and Maximus both come up and see. You guys see America and motherfucker climbing or attempting to climb this thing.
Well, I can see Captain America over the head, so I'm going to turn to Maximus Brown and I'm going to point to the head and I'm going to go, throw me!
You's a crazy motherfucker, but I like your style. And he just grab you by the back of the neck and
Splat you.
he's gonna be strength. He's gonna have to roll. He's gonna use a luck die. He's gonna have to roll a 21.
He pictures a
Don't
force.
fail me now, boy.
Oh no, I made America roll 24. He's gonna roll 24.
All I can picture is picture a force field with a windshield wiper blade.
The real question is,
Oh. What were you saying, Swamp?
I was gonna say, do I see the alien down there? Is the real question.
Yeah, it was on Maximus's shoulder. Dropped him to throw Tripwire. So he throws you, Tripwire. You're not going for the head. Looks like the lower back. So you got some snap choice decisions to make here.
I mean, I don't know if there's anything actually like inside this robot. I'm guessing there is. You have to get up to it. So I'm still gonna activate the phase power, so I'm gonna get inside this thing.
Alright, go for willpower. This is gonna be tough. 21.
You'll probably fail me now, boy. I'll probably die. If I die, at least it'll be cool.
Oh my god.
Ding!
1, 1, 1, 2, 3.
So you go flying, and the next thing you see is black. Just ding!
Threw you right into the damn
You guys-
fusion core.
Well,
You guys are on the ground.
How much damage did he do to the robot? At least, like.
He probably threw him right into the middle of the fusion engine or something.
He didn't even go through. He just fucking
Not how my
smacked his head
powers
against
work.
the
I
back
have
of
to
it.
go through it before I can cause it to malfunction.
So you're knocked the fuck. You may be dead, but you're knocked the fuck out at the very least. You're in.
Pinsy,
So you're
blast
falling,
resistance.
and all you other guys who are down below here, except for Curry, hear, "Oh shit, fuck!" And it's Maximus Brown screaming, trying to run up towards the back of the robot.
It's okay. If Tripwire dies, I have a backup plan. We'll
So
arrive during the final boss battle, apparently.
oh my god. So, oh shit. Oh shit. So it's their turn now. Knightbot, aka Osiris. You hear ding. The hell was that noise? Fly hit me? Oh well. Stop trying to crawl up my leg, motherfucker, and he's just gonna kick you off and try to launch you.
I already fell off. I was trying to step on it.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan.
I'm just gonna let out a most pitiful, horrendous.
Reflexes.
Start barrel rolling off to the side. Shit.
He doesn't catch you clean, but he does smash up some of your toes, and it's bad.
Oh, fucker!
You mean motherfucker? He's got a couple of mooks kicking around here. I don't even think they can see Curry. They're probably just shooting at Maximus Brown and the motherfucker. So this one's at Maximus Brown. Oh, shit. Oop. And this one coming in on you, motherfucker.
Oh, it's turn.
Alright, back to you guys from the top.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
What's that?
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Alright.
Damn.
Holy cap.
Oh.
Go.
Did you didn't give yourself your bonus die?
Yeah, but I don't think it'll matter.
No. Unfortunately, not in that case.
Unless I use my last luck. Or no. I don't think I have any. Maybe. No, I don't think I have any.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you used it to do something else, I think.
Also, that wouldn't even put you at a high enough number.
The other luck
Yeah,
die
it could.
would've-
Another
yeah,
one could.
If he could have matched. Okay, so we're gonna do Maximus Brown trying to catch Tripwire because this is life or death. So reflexes of 18. He will use a luck die. I'm so sorry, Tripwire.
I'm okay with that. I have. A
You
backup.
are our casualty. Maximus tries to.
Catches your boot.
I land in front of him, and he kneels down. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And I go, "No." And then as I black it, and then as I die, I go, "Was it at least cool?" And then I die.
Yeah, motherfucker, it was way groovy. Oh shit. It's like patting your head, like motherfucker.
What?
Not you old honky ass. And he's gonna reach into his pocket and grab a communicator and oh shit, I need to look at this fucking name. Rodriguez, motherfucker, you in the neighborhood?
Hey, you need my help?
Yeah, come on through, motherfucker. I'm throwing down something for you. Just get on my tracer, man. Throws down his pad.
Okay.
Ándale, arriba.
Rest in peace, Tripwire.
Yep. Now I am Rodriguez, or goal. I can send my soccer balls from an alternate dimension.
Hey, nice.
Okay, so whoever wanted to go next.
Captain Curry's been building up the sun. I'll let him
Correct.
go.
So, at this point, Captain Curry has reached like the edge of space.
He's floating in the street.
No. Like at the edge. He's not at off. Right. So he's reaching edge of space. You know, he's happy with what he's doing. He's reliving his dream. There's happiness like all over him. At the same time, because he's at edge of space, there's no oxygen. So, autoerotic asphyxiation sets in, and as that sets in, the Kurdongo maneuver takes place.
Oh god.
At this point, Captain Curry just turns around. The Kurdongo is activated. He's holding his fists. And at the same time, if anybody's looking up, like in all those old, Japanese robot movies, as you see far in the distance, like a twinkle, like there's like a bright twinkle in the sky, and that's the Kurdongo shining ever so bright. And he is now coming down at full speed towards the group.
Is this another turn of waiting? Oh my god. Oh shit, go on, motherfucker.
Alright, seeing how I tried to climb his leg, slid off, then got my toes stomped. And while he's making fun of me, I'll just snarl at him and just go, "Let's see how you like it, motherfucker." I want to unload a blast with a plasma rifle into his foot.
Go ahead. Oh!
Oh, shit. Oh, well.
I'll do you a solid say ricocheted off his kneecap and killed one of these dudes. One of his mugs.
Splashes over.
Just fucking disintegrates basically. Nothing but boots left. That mug.
How many shots did each canister do?
I think you had
I had 2 canisters total.
2 shots each, so you've got 2 left.
Okay. Let me swap the canisters.
Oh, I guess I'll give Goal a turn since he's in.
Yep. I'm just gonna summon like 10 soccer balls and just do what I do.
65 Impala comes pulling up.
Ironically, Goal's power is also based on willpower.
Hey! Go figure. Oh, you didn't plug in your attributes. Yeah, let me make. No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. I have 0 willpower.
1, 5, 3. Alright. It should work now.
There we go.
Soccer balls were
These
the
are
first
other-
thing
these
to
are-
damage this fucking mech.
These are alternate dimension soccer balls. They're superior to our dimension soccer balls.
So you start kicking soccer balls at this thing. And a couple of them ping off, but then one of them goes straight through and through the thigh, and another one knocks off a finger.
And of course, I go, goal!
And Knightbot looks down. What the fuck? Soccer balls?
Legal senses take.
I'm gonna have to fully investigate 3 of you. Oh shit! I think that was everybody. Yeah. Knightbot.
Doing
Let's see.
atomic skull fuck on this robot.
He's not liking the soccer balls. He's gonna wrist laser your ass, or attempt to.
Oh, for the head.
I'm gonna create a soccer ball shield.
Go for it.
Get 2 goalie mitts out.
They may be alternate dimension soccer balls, but they're not good at being shielded.
Yeah, your soccer balls eat a couple of the blasts, but one of the lasers gets through and singes your shoulder. You're gonna knock that shit off, Pedro. And the other. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just
The other guard's gonna shoot at motherfucker again.
gonna be racist. That's all.
I didn't actually think that I'd have to use goal, so I don't have any soccer slang.
For the love of Peter!
Just fucking die, motherfucker!
Do one of those old cheerleader side cartwheels.
With 1 foot. No. With one foot and no fucking toes.
It's a partial. Look at this partial cartwheel. When the foot lands, it just crumples at the knees.
Ah!
And the gunfire goes over.
Whoever wants to go first.
How far does Captain Curry look like he is from hitting?
That's up to him. I have no idea.
So I guess I'll ask him. How does it look like you're gonna hit soon?
I don't know if he's there. Cypher, you there? No, he's
Hey,
not.
I'm
Go ahead,
here.
take
I'm
your
here.
turn.
Just yes, I'm gonna.
Well, it'll affect.
It's
depending on when
gonna
you
be
hit.
this round.
Okay, so can Captain America see it coming in? I mean, we heard the noise, we saw the glimmer, and now I see him.
Oh yeah.
The comet coming towards me. Yeah, he's gonna go for like the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow drop onto this guard down here. When he sees that, the question is, will you allow me to punch this thing before I jump?
Sure.
Or
So I guess we have a
We'll have to
Geico
do
sponsorship
a
now.
strength and then an athletics. I'm sorry, what were you saying? What'd you say, Fleur?
Nothing. I opened another tab and there was ads playing in it now. So I closed that tab.
Oh. Alright.
nice.
I've got a website so hardcore.
No, I was looking at soccer slang.
My lord.
Taco slang? My God.
You don't bust him up, but you can still do your people's elbow on this guard here. So that's gonna be athletics. You're gonna need to roll me an 18.
Nope. So I miss.
So you jump off this guy. Roll me a reflex to see if you can use your belly fat to catch yourself. If you like, you're not about to hit, you're gonna need a 15 for this one. You got a huge gut, so it's easier to write that.
Swanton bomb!
So you bounce up, and you hit the ground with your stomach and bounce, and then you land next to the guard. It's like on your feet.
Told you he's a gummy bear.
Captain America's had some bad luck, man. He was supposed to be crazy. He's been pretty good. But
he was having some record.
Oh yeah, some fucking balloon sword luck.
There can be only one.
Alright, so whoever wants to go next. I guess Curry, since Curry's about to drop the mother of all bombs.
Yes.
Well, I want to shoot the guard with a plasma rifle.
Sure.
Because he shot at me. I'll do him, and then he can do his epic, hopeful, fucking damaging super Kurdongo, skullfuck, whatever.
Skullfuck Kurdongo.
Quickly undo the canisters. Make sure you're basically providing cover fire. Don't worry, Cap America, I got your back.
That would kill that guy.
That'd be 3 wounds, yeah. 2 base plus 1 extra.
And he says, "Now that's a true American, born and bred." And he like salutes him.
New York City, sir.
I'll see if Curry's thing works before I go.
Okay, so Ghost, did you see my message?
Yeah, I'm responding to you.
Awesome. So, as per my calculations, I've held for 3 rounds, and I've held everything: the fire, the flames, the farts, and now with my Kurdongo fully activated and the flaming fist fully activated, I'm going to rain down on this motherfucker, skullfuck him, as my dear friend said. 4 rounds worth of attack in one go with a luck die, and I would like to take some of my life essence, my life curry, and add it to the attack as well.
Wow. You're gonna roll. So this is separate your luck die. Give yourself 3 bonus dice. Right, you can roll these after the fact. 3 bonus dice, and then you can add your luck die as well. You don't have to take off your. If you take off your health point, I'll give you an extra bonus.
Yes,
dice.
so
we'll say 4 bonus dice, and not counting your luck die.
Okay, so I'm gonna first roll my standard attack. That's the 5d6.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then for 3 held rounds, a luck point, and a life point.
Right. So roll these extra dice. This could be fucking brutal.
How many is that? 5 more? 5d6 more?
5d6 more. 36 to 17.
21.
3, 29.
Oh wait, 29, yeah.
Yes, 36. Doing math, 19. Wow. Alright, you're gonna do 4 wounds to this thing.
Correct. So as everybody's seeing this, Captain Curry comes down, and he's no longer Captain Curry. You cannot make out the flames, the curry, the farts, the Kurdongo from this mass of fire that's coming down, and it's basically twirling. It's twirling around. Like there's a central, like flaming jet, and then since his hands are outstretched, those are twirling as well. So it's like fireballs twirling around each other, and it just hits this thing right in the center of its head and starts like burrowing deep as far as he can go.
He's gone full Curry Nova.
Yep, full Curry Nova.
Flame on!
That's my turn.
So you smash this thing's head, like its head fucking just flies into a bunch of pieces, and you're digging deeper down this thing. It's going to lose some stats from that because it was using its head was its main camera.
Yes.
So you fuck this thing up, and you hear but as you slam into the head, you do not see a person around you, so he is not inside the head.
It's probably Pacific Rim Center Mass.
You hear him scream like, "Oh shit! What the hell was that?"
Today's special, bitch.
Oh shit.
I'm trying to jump up on one, waving my plasma rifle, going, yeah! Yeah! And accidentally shoot the plasma charge that I have left to the air. Shit!
Who was next?
I think I am.
Yeah, go ahead.
And he's gonna turn to Maximus Brown, and he's gonna go, "You do look much stronger than I am. Perhaps you would like to do the honors?" And he's gonna summon 5 soccer balls in front of him.
Motherfucker, I play football. I don't know how to do this shit.
This is football.
That ain't my football. You kick them fucking balls. I'm gonna go punch this motherfucker. Starts running towards the robot.
Okay, whatever. I guess I'll do it.
Juego el fútbol? ¿Dónde está el baño? El baño es allí.
No, I won't do it.
You might. He's lost a lot of stats. He dropped a full dice and a lot of his stuff. So you hit.
Okay, then I will do it.
You kick a bunch of soccer balls at him again. This one gets it in the groin, and a bunch of the cod piece comes off. God damn it! Soccer balls of all things.
And then again, I go, go.
Maximus Brown is gonna try to shoulder rush his foot here.
I see Golzane kind of like a stop-motion, rapid speedster type succession where he's going kick, 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 like camera flashes. And they just, then when he hits, he just goes, go!
Maximus Brown knocks off one of its feet. The shoulder rush and knocks off its whole foot, sends it flying over motherfucker's head.
Ah!
And back to the bot. He's just gonna swing his sword around randomly. So this could hit up to 3 people. Everybody, so it's gonna be the lowest 3 reflexes who get hit, not including because Captain Curry's inside of him. It's gonna be everybody who's outside. It's gonna roll a
4 reflex. Oh, the lowest result.
Yep. Lowest result.
Go me.
Goal and Maximus Brown are both gonna get hit.
Well, I mean, we're on one side, so that makes sense.
$20 versus. Oh god, that might not goal out.
That's okay.
Jesus Christ. The goal, you catch the tip with this blade, and it doesn't really strike you clean. It's more like a broad hit than a sharp one, and launches up against a wall, and you see black again for the second time tonight. Maximus Brown, it shaves off a good portion of his afro and catches him across the arm bad. Like, we're talking bone out bad. But he's still up. You jive ass motherfucker! He's furious. So now it's back to you guys.
He's gonna try to like throw his shield off of like his left leg and get it to bounce against his right leg, and then come back, or vice versa, whichever side he's on.
All right, go for it. That will end this robot. That will bring it to the ground. How do you defeat this beast?
I feel like maybe I intend to throw it off one leg and have it bounce off the other, but he throws it too high at an angle upward through it, and it actually like breaks it and hits, some sort of enough to destroy the leg enough to destroy the leg completely, and it would just topple to the ground as it loses energy.
So you see Murica throw his shield, it flies through the air, you get that slow-mo cut, and it just smashing through metal on this thing's leg, out the other side, back
Probably.
to him.
Yeah, probably stress fracture. The bulk of it would collapse on him.
Yeah, exactly.
And the sword drops from its hand, it falls through on itself basically and collapses to the ground, and there's a bunch of electrical shocks everywhere around it.
I wonder if you could do a country song or something. Captain America throws his mighty
So as soon as the robot goes down, like the captain looks around, sees no danger, reaches into the fanny pack, pulls out a beer, and starts. he just starts drinking it as he starts walking up and looks at the others to see what they're doing.
I'm lying on the ground.
So out of the smoke and dust around this thing, it kicked up a bunch of dust, and there's like mini explosions going off in some places, but it's nothing crazy. Also, Maximus Brown looks, after agonizing over his new haircut, remembers that Gold took a solid one to the chest and runs over. Now he's carrying NRG and Goal on each shoulder, and he's got a flat top fro look going on. And out of this mech, an older man, Fresh Prince, an older gentleman in full military gear climbs out, a helmet on that he takes off, and Curry's still digging through the
At this,
robot, I imagine.
depending on how you RP this, I want to RP some of the other stuff, but let's see.
So he pops out of the midsection of this thing, and he's shit. He's trying to
I want to
climb
shoot
out.
him as soon as I see him.
So
You're gonna shoot.
just before that, he doesn't realize that Curry is still in the suit, and Curry he's not like he's partly liquid, and as he steps out, everybody else can see it, but he doesn't see it. Like all the Curry is coalescing behind him, and Captain Curry is coming back to form right behind him, and that's when Ian does what he's doing.
This fucker cut my toes off. I ain't even gonna try to quest. I'm just gonna pop a shot on him.
Try to blast him.
That's what you're gonna kill him for, huh? Tripwire's
And I'm
dead.
gonna miss.
No, you might not. He's only got 2 dice.
I was gonna probably block it if I could.
You gonna try to block the shot?
Actually, why would I care? I don't care about this guy. I care about that alien. Wait, I mean those aliens. Yeah. So he goes over. You guys do this. He's over walking towards the. What's his face? Maximus Brown.
Describe how General Osiris dies.
Motherfucker got his foot cut off, and this mighty flaming Kurdongo comes down and skulls fucks the robot. He's been dodging and weaving and getting shot out. He's wounded. He's pissed off. He's tried to stand on his feet but couldn't. So as soon as he gets up and sees a movement, he's kind of like lost in combat shock and adrenaline rush. As soon as he sees this dude get out, he's just thinking in his head, motherfucker, he's alive. And he wants to fire a warning shot. That's why he just instinctively shoots, but it's the motherfucker, so his warning shot is like to the back of the head. So instead of going over his head, his poor aim actually hit the dude and shoots him.
Is this your pistol or plasma gun?
No, it's a Desert Eagle.
Oh god. So Captain Curry, you're coalescing behind this guy, and he's like looking around, and also just bullet through one side of his head and out the other, and he just collapses and sinks and like falls back at your feet, looking up at you, wide-eyed, dead as shit.
If you follow the shot back to its source, you'll see my face briefly look like, oh fuck. And then he'll quickly coalesce into like I meant to do that look, and then he'll just go ahead, stay down.
So America, tell me about your interaction with these aliens.
Yeah, he looks at the Maximus Brown, I believe is his name.
Yeah.
And he says, "Thanks for the help with the robot. Looks like it kind of got you, though."
Fuck my do-all up. It's gonna take me fucking years to put this back together.
He says, "So why were you working with them, huh?"
Working with who?
Says, "Intel says you and the alien there," and he points at the Energy is his name, her name, right?
Yeah, his name.
Yeah, Energy. We're working with the bad guys here. This General Osiris.
The bad guys? Energy's a fucking hero, motherfucker.
I guess the Captain America looks back at the D-listers and he says, "Not what the D-listers said."
Well, shit, they got some bad info. I heard about you, motherfucker. You one of them types trying to deport motherfuckers, ain't you?
He says, "Understanding the rules were if she didn't cause any trouble, she could stay, and I believe she has caused some trouble."
She was on mind control, motherfucker. Don't talking that jive turkey shit to me.
And he says, "Can anybody corroborate this story?" And he looks at the dead
I
Osiris.
can. I was under mind control too.
Has anybody seen my pinky toe?
Yeah, motherfucker, look under that motherfucking toe over there. Anyway, yeah. I can attest to that shit.
He says, "Well, at the very least, there's going to be an investigation done, and she will have to come with me."
He looks at his bone in his arm and looks at Energy. Motherfucker, you gonna take this bone before you take this from me. You ain't taking my homie to jail.
He says, "Now, I like you, and there is no need for violence. But I am about to hurt you very bad."
You gonna get Buckle Maximus Brown? Wow! He's fucking doing poses and shit. Come on, motherfucker. You gonna take me to prison too? You taking my boy?
He, chugs the rest of the beer. And he says, "Very well." And then charges.
You versus Maximus. All right, we'll do a quickie. You go first.
Going for another Kung Fu Panda belly bump.
Oh, shit.
As he's running, he just says, "You better drop him."
You knock Maximus Brown out with your belly. Tell us how.
Yeah, I assume he drops them at the last second, ready to fight, expecting me to stop and then throw a punch or do something.
Yeah,
And
he was
then-
set up in his kung fu stance.
Yeah, definitely. He expected me to stop at some point and do something, and he started to shift at the last moment, couldn't because my belly's, 4 feet wide, 5 feet wide. It's as wide as most people are tall, and more muscle though he thinks, as it wrecks Maximus Brown probably 30, 40 feet away, and then he just picks up Energy.
So you belly bump, man. Like Maximus Brown, so he's like, "What? Whoa!" And it's launched back about 30 feet into a wall, and oh shit, and goes to sleep.
And he
I'm gonna look at Curry and just point to him and then point up to the sky.
And can I wake up the unconscious guy in any way? Is there anything that
You might not want to.
No,
but
not
you
him,
could probably
but
try.
the
Oh.
the
Gold?
Goalie.
Yeah.
You can try to slap him around a bit. I mean, I don't even know what that would be.
Actually, instead, he's just gonna look for an ID or something.
I have one.
Yeah, so perfect. No, so he sees the ID and he says, very well, and he puts it right back where he found it, exactly the way it was, and just grabs energy and I guess he probably wouldn't leave. He would walk over back to the group, or at least towards us, and be like, "Is that where the group is now?" Or
Over where the two of them are standing, yeah.
yeah, over by Osiris or whatever. And he'll say, "Well, I thought you guys would at least want to talk to him."
Captain Curry says, "Tell him, motherfucker, tell him what we do."
Yeah, sending a message to.
Oh. All right. So, as you turn around to go talk to them, actually, Captain America, you see motherfucker flying off with Captain Curry. Captain Curry's like carrying him off, and they're flying away from
And
you.
you kind of need to picture how Superman carried like Lois Lane in Superman 3, I think.
I've never watched a Superman movie.
Think
so
of any
that's-
superhero movie where the superhero is carrying the girl of his dreams in his arms and he's just flying off.
Oh, like Cradle?
Yeah, cradle. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And if
While you're busy with Max, points to him as eye. Our work here's done. Let's be off.
So V's getting on your comms and motherfucker, come in, motherfucker.
Yeah, this is motherfucker.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm on top of the world, Mom. We're flying.
What happened?
What was his name? Galahad the Paladin?
Yep, Galahad the Paladin.
Galadin the Paladin?
Yeah.
Says he said it's some crazy motherfucker. Crazier than me. He's trying to arrest illegal aliens. Now, seeing how Captain Curry's with me, we thought it'd be in our best interest to make like a leaf and tree.
Oh yeah, Captain America's fucking crazy. What happened? What happened to Tripwire?
I do believe he's dead. You probably want to send in a recon team though and broadcast the coordinates. Then relay the information about it. It seems that General Osiris was in league with Mr. James and Director Hideki. All of them are dead. Everybody's pretty much dead.
I'm not gonna be able to send in that recon team, motherfucker. It's things have changed.
Where's a safe spot for us to land?
Back here, but you'll need to be ready. The whole city's tearing itself apart. It's an all-out civil war here.
Oh, shit. Somebody call Alvin.
and at that point, Captain Curry kind of like chimes in like, hey V, did it register this time? Did it register this time on the scoreboard?
Number one in the city,
Oh yeah. And like,
but a lot of delisters are dying, so I don't know how much that counts.
counts quite a bit because D-listers are coming to save the city. And oh, by the way, you should reach out to this person called Gol Rodriguez or Rol Rodriguez. I don't really catch that name.
I don't speak Spanish. All I know is he yelled goal a lot.
Rodriguez? Yeah. I'll reach out
Yeah,
to
he
him.
helped us in this.
His name is Rodriguez.
So, Ghost, did you get my message?
Let me check it. Yes.
So
Yes, indeed.
as you guys finish, he says, or you guys just hear Captain America like, "You idiots! I'm not even that smart, and I would have known not to keep our comms linked if you were going to talk about having it illegal."
And I'm going to say, motherfucker, not again. And this time it's at the motherfucker because that's his most common habit, to leave the comm links open.
And the story of how America
Was he
hunts
on our
down.
comm links? He just showed up.
He linked up with comms earlier.
I put it,
was
yeah, I put it in chat and said
That
it.
is awesome.
So, the story of how Captain America tries to hunt down Captain Curry will have to be relayed another day.
Yeah, if you want to end it with just when him saying, the next time you want to talk about me, don't do it on open line. Just end it with me. Just end it with motherfucker's voice going, motherfuck, and then it just rolls the credits.
And that is it.
Awesome. Stopping recording now.
The 3-night one shot is over.